the porch from episode 1.
Morning.
You're a guy. Good morning.
How you doing?
I do. I do too much. I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
What did you say?
Oh, I say I'm tired. I do. Too much. The busiest unemployed person in this town. Oh, Monday do the screening, when we had the screening and nobody showed. One of the reasons nobody showed is everybody was sick. Everybody was so sick that day. And you know what? I think I believe them. I'm not saying that anybody got me sick, but ooh, I was just sick a second ago. Ugh. It's bad. So it's like, hey, maybe there was something going around. Maybe my friends don't all just not care. No, I know they don't actually. Ayn Rand was right. My friends care. I mean, everybody's friends care about themselves. And they also know that you exist, and they do care peripherally about you. But that's just society. That is just life. Ultimately. Doing things in our own self-interest. Even caring for others is in your own self-interest because of the feeling that you get when you nurture someone else. You feel like you did something so good. It's a selfish feeling to nurture someone else, in a sense, if you look at it deeply enough. Oh, existentialism. Anyway, Eloisa. I wanted you to know I did not feel well today. I don't know why I'm checking in like that, but you're almost off of your shift. This won't be edited in time for you to see this being just off your shift. But we talked today, and it was nice, and I'm sorry you had a long day. I hope you get out of there a little early. Eloisa. That's my smirky face, you see it? Smirky face. Eloisa.
Not easy. Oh,
You
no,
know.
I believe it.
Oh, and it started the morning of the Brussels attack, and it has kept up at that pace since. Where, I put out 10 episodes since the Brussels attack.
Yeah.
And season 2 started already. Season 2 is dedicated to introducing her to my people that I know.
Right.
And you're one of the people that I know that she knows.
Right.
And so you're obviously...
Oh, yay.
The first episode of this season, my friend Alicia doubted her existence. And she was kind of upset about it. And Alicia and her have had a conversation. Alicia's worried that I'm losing my mind. And it's like, Alicia, you've known me for how long? I've been losing my mind since you've met me. I'm still coping even after all the stuff.
Right.
Even after all this stuff, Alicia, I'm still coping. Yes, I'm crazy. And yes, I am slipping a little, but I think we've got it. It's okay. Anyway, this is Bonnie. Bonnie's here for an interview.
Freaking haircut.
What?
Yeah, your hair is the last time I saw
Eloisa,
yeah.
Comedy House is a very busy house, Eloisa,
Oh,
and
Bonnie,
so film
this is
shoots,
Lena.
they get
Lena.
delayed,
It's nice to meet you.
not
Nice
from
to meet you.
technical
I
errors,
met
but
you
just from
first.
people have to do
Oh.
their thing, they
Well,
have to be
they
like,
were-
hi, I'm
when
people, I need to say hi, all that kind of stuff.
I didn't meet you.
So
Oh,
film
yeah,
shoots
I
get
was there.
delayed.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because it's Comedy
yeah,
House,
yeah.
Huntsville, Five Points
I
location.
remember.
But it's okay, we'll get back on
Love
track
it.
and we'll get this so that I can keep on schedule. And we'll get this. There's no schedule. I'm kidding. Is there a schedule? There's no schedule. Alright, this is absurd, but I just need to note the fact that I live in a finished portion of the garage of this complex here, the Comedy House complex, and sometimes I come out of the garage and I come walking down the driveway just a pace, and then I go like this, I go in my head at the wonder and awe of this dogwood tree, because I think it's a dogwood tree, because of the way the sun hits it. Like when you come around that corner, this thing's just freaking majestic. It's just so symmetrical, and the sun hits it just, the right way. The dang thing is a piece of art by itself, and every time I come around that corner, I'm like, at life. That's partially mental illness, that I've experienced things fresh constantly. Oh, Ooh, who's home? Somebody's home. It's exciting.
Okay.
So, you know,
Well, I mean, if they do.
I mean, I'm kind of doing personal, but it's cool. A confession to me. I am not catfishing you because, yes, I also love cats. I am confessing that I live with a condition. It's a personality disorder. That's why I'm so weird. It's called borderline personality disorder. Some people have it. At least a dozen of us have it in the world. It's millions of people, really. All those dramatic people, you know? Maybe. But that is my confession. And you know what, Mondudu? You knew this. Because you and I, we share. We're not afraid to tell each other what we are, or what we're experiencing, or what we're feeling. But so many people are scared to say what a doctor told them they were. If it's diabetes, you'd tell people, wouldn't you? I mean, wouldn't you? Some people are private. I don't understand it at all, Mondudu. It's 2016. Zuckerberg has taught us that privacy does not exist anymore. Everybody must know our lives. Thank you for talking with me today. I'm sorry you're having such a rough day. I was sick today. It was terrible. Oh, the other confession, yeah, is that all those hoodies and that Def Jam jacket that I wear all the time, like that mostly are to make me feel secure. I mean, it gets chilly here this time of year. But it's been today, my God, it's warm. I was wearing a hoodie today, though, still. Because, I don't know, makes me feel protected psychologically. I'm just a weirdo. And I told you the medical term for what I am. But Eloisa, I'm sorry you're having a rough day. I just had to confess that. You made the funniest joke. I don't know if you were trying to make a joke when you said that I don't... Catfishing? I do not catfish. Because I love cats. It was just the way, the tone, the timing. You made me laugh.
Nice joker.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, Eloisa. I woke up and I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you right now. We're talking about the word oof. Oof. Because I learned that in Spanish, and apparently you say that in Italy as well. But you have to say oof, breathing loudly. Like it's an exasperated word. It's a word to express exasperation. Yes, Mondudu? Oof. Or oofy? I didn't know oofy. That's neat to learn. I'm learning things. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you might get off a little earlier than expected. I can't believe you watched that episode already. You should have been sleeping. We discussed this. You should be watching it today, but you've already watched it. This is all happening so fast. Oof. No, it is for boredom, not for exasperation, maybe. I don't know. I'll pin down the meaning of oof. Because I will learn Italian for you, Eloisa. It's going to be so great. My God, look at me. I'm a mess. Like, I mean, Huntsville, right?
Huntsville.
Eloisa, I introduced you to Nicholas, finally. And you know what Nicholas did? Eloisa, you know what Nicholas did? He was playing with a ball, as he often does. That's the only reason he comes to see us, is to play with a ball. Well, that ball, he knocked out of the fence. Look at that. Look at that, Eloisa. I gotta go all the way around into the alley to get that ball back. That's our ball. That's our rainbow ball. I mean, ours as in the Comedy House's ball. I put it in some of my shoots. It's a rainbow ball. It's kitschy. I like kitsch. I don't want to have to get new kitsch. I don't have income. What am I going to buy kitsch with? So I got to go walk around and get the ball now. Eloisa. I should just climb the fence. Maybe I should just climb the fence. Nicholas! Keep the ball in the yard, Nicholas. If you're watching this, thank you for watching my web series. Also, keep the ball in the yard, Nicholas. If you knock it out of the yard, bring it back in the yard. That's all. Eloisa. What I have to deal with these people.
An awkward conversation. It's just like I don't like talking.
Right.
I feel weird. Stage fright.
It's Joel. Hi. You know, that was a weird thing to say. Do you remember Eloisa, that boy that broke up with me on Twitter and said those things on Twitter, and it was a whole thing for a minute? Now, you've been watching that. You know the boy that I'm talking about. And we, of course, we made up or whatever. You know, we've talked since. There were hugs and an open mic, Eloisa. I don't think I told you about the hugs. So many things have been going on. I can't catch up with everything. But Eloisa, I think he's outside playing basketball. I don't know this for sure. But I think he's outside. You should meet him. He's a nice boy. Hang on. I had to go inside for tea anyway, so let's just go say hi. And I will introduce you to Nicholas, which I don't think you've met. Sir! How are you? Yeah, let me put this down. Here, this is, no, you know Nicholas. Bye. Somewhat. Say hello to Eloisa. I mean, she's not immediately here. She will be eventually, but...
Okay.
It's been a whole thing. I don't know if you've seen.
Hi in the future.
Yeah. It won't be. It'll be the near future. It's been Nicholas while he's playing basketball. But there he is. I just wanted to introduce you. I was just introducing her. That's all. I wasn't trying to break up the game. But yeah. And now I'm gonna get tea because tea is good. Tea is good for people. No smoking inside. Tom Hand says so. All right. Comedy House. Get some tea. Eloisa. I'm glad that you could meet him. That was fortuitous.
Hi, I'm Bonnie. I'm a bartender at Copper Top. I am 21 years old. I live with my girlfriend in Hazel Green. We have 3 dogs. My life is great. Stressful, but great. Me and Joel are friends, I guess you could say. He was a customer at Copper Top on Wednesday. One day, it was one of my first Wednesdays working in comedy, and I told people on Facebook, I said, the first person to make me laugh, I'll buy you a drink. And Joel was there, and he was sitting and writing in his book, and I was like, Joel was there, and he was sitting and writing in his book, and I was like, you gonna make me laugh? I'll buy you a drink. That was the first words that I ever said to him. And he kind of laughed and was like, well, I hope so, and da-da-da-da-da. Well, yeah. And then, yeah, you know, comedy's fun. It's a little crazy sometimes. Gets a little batshit. Yeah. There's not much about me. I used to drive a truck. I don't anymore because I fucked it up. Yay! And yeah, I'm just silly, goofy. I don't know. They call me Hot Bonnie, and I don't know why. Joel calls me as Elegant Gazelle, which is mind-blowing, baffling to me. I'm more like a awkward giraffe. Yep, that's me.
Oh, it's just too much, right? I mean, what are you gonna do? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say a thing. I don't remember. I talk too much. You know what? Let's just sit here in silence for a second. I remember what it was. Now, you know, I said we were going to enjoy silence. Let's enjoy silence. I'm sorry. I need to shut up. I'm out of my element.
I guess sometimes I pretend that I'm less functional than I am. That's the truth, actually. You know what? We just hit on a truth there. It's true. Sometimes I do. It's like Murdoch from the A-Team. You remember the A-Team? Americans that might watch this. The A-Team. There were different roles. Face was the horror. Hannibal was the leader. B.A. Baracus was the muscle. And then you had Murdoch. Murdoch was the crazy guy. He was the wild card. Murdoch, he would play it up to gain advantage over his foes. What kind of Game of Thrones logic is that, foes? Yeah. We're all fucking human beings just trying to survive. Just please don't fuck with me, though. Please. Or my girlfriend. I appreciate it if you don't fuck with her. She can handle herself. I figured it out. I figured it out, Eloisa. I figured it out. What it is about you. Because people look. Plenty of people look at my stuff. They look. But you see. You're one of the few people that really sees me, Eloisa. And that is why I love you.